Good morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay in having everyone here. This is the morning we do the fall state champions, and sorry for the delay in getting that done. We had a couple of things that have delayed us until February to do our fall state champions. It's kind of appropriate, though, that we're doing it this morning. I don't know if everybody saw, but we had an announcement this morning that Columbus will be hosting the 2028 Women's United States Olympic Soccer at what is now called Scott's Miracle Grow Stadium, formerly Littler.com Field. So, and we have the Bishop Watterson soccer team here this morning. So, guys, we'll be able to see some women's soccer here played, Olympic women's soccer played here in Columbus in a couple of years. So anyway, welcome everybody. We were going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, but we'll wait on Commissioner Boyce. He'll be right back. For those of you who haven't done this before, we do this 3 times a year. We honor our state champions. This is a tradition that we started years ago, probably been doing this for 17 or 18 years now. And I just watched the Watterson boys basketball team dismantle the Hilliard-Davidson Wildcats the other night. I was there to watch the JV game, but stayed for the varsity game as well. The JV game was a nail-biter, the varsity game not so much. But we started this 17 or 18 years ago. This was something that I was a participant in when I was in high school. Columbus City Council had my team down. I was a part of a state championship team when I was in high school at Bishop Reedy High School, and I thought that it was a pretty fantastic experience for myself and my teammates. And so we started doing it when I became a county commissioner. We are lucky enough to have the folks from the Greater Columbus Sports Commission and the Ohio High School Athletic Association help us do this. And so we do it 3 times a year. And as soon as Commissioner Boyce comes back, we will begin to do that. But we bring in all the state champions. And you know what? Commissioner Crawley and I can begin. When Commissioner Boyce gets here, we'll do that, and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, here he is now. So we'll start our general session this morning. And for those of you that are joining us virtually, we appreciate you being with us. For those of you that are in the crowd, if you wouldn't mind muting your cell phones before we begin, and then we'll start this morning's meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Crawley.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So winning a state championship is an incredible accomplishment. All the work and time and the effort that all of you guys put in. And so before we start, I just want to make sure that, we're here to acknowledge all of you guys and the effort that all of you have put in. We'll say the same thing to your friends and the folks that are in the other room when they come over. We'll do this in 2 shifts because we have so many kids here this morning. But the other thing that we want to remind you guys too is, and some of you may have been here before for some other reason. Maybe you've won another state championship. This is your second, or sometimes it's your third, or even sometimes 4th time here. But we always want to make sure that you guys know to acknowledge your parents in this process, your folks and your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, for having endured with you throughout this journey. The time that they have spent driving you to and from your practices, driving you to and from your workouts. It's taken a lot to get you here. It's taken a lot of time and effort, a lot of workout, a lot that's gone into this state championship, and all along the way, they've endured it with you. Even the dog has endured it with you, and so make sure that you acknowledge them and say thank you to them. Make sure that they know how much you appreciate all that they've done to get you to where you are. And so make sure that you give them that extra hug, give them that extra thanks. And so, acknowledge them for all that they've done for you. The other thing is, I always like to remind folks, make sure that you understand that this isn't, this shouldn't be the biggest thing that you ever do in your life. We want to make sure that we bring you here to raise you up and congratulate you for the state championship that you've won. But we want to also recognize you so that you know and understand that this is a great accomplishment, but we want you to know that we expect that this will springboard you on into something greater in your life. We hope that this will be an experience that will be a wonderful, everlasting thing that is going to help catapult you on into bigger and better things. And so in the event that someday you might end up, so here I am, not leading by my own example, and I didn't mute my own phone. But we want this to be a springboard for you in your own life, and so that someday maybe you're sitting up here as a member of the Board of County Commissioners or in some leadership role in our community, whether it's in business or in government. So this is, so that you're not 30 years, as the song by Bruce Springsteen says, you're not, in 30 years down the road, you're not living your glory days and thinking that this is the most important thing that you ever did in your life. This should not be that. This should be something that springboards you onto bigger and better and greater things and greater accomplishments. So anyway, and I'm sure that my colleagues have, we all not only were we all accomplished athletes at one point in our life, we have children that are also accomplished athletes. So, and I'm sure that my colleagues have something they'd like to add.
If you don't mind.
Please.
President O'Grady, thank you. And I echo everything that you said. I couldn't say it better myself. To definitely, congratulations on your championship. Remember to thank your parents and your coaches who absolutely have sacrificed their time as well to make sure that your dreams and goals have been realized. I will say that, the things that you have learned in being a student athlete, like time management, dedication, perseverance, teamwork, discipline, are all things that you will carry with you in your, as you finish school or go into your next chapter and go into adulthood and, build a career, whether it's still playing sports or doing something different. Those are all attributes that are great and have gotten you to where you are right now. And so, just remember that those things will be the same things that carry you forward. And so with that, I'll turn it over to my colleague, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Well said to both of my colleagues. Let me just start by acknowledging the coaches, teachers, principals, staff, and all the support system that allowed these athletes to be here today. Congratulations to all of you for a job well done and showing us all what it means to take a young person's mind and help guide them in the right direction for success. I think it's worth noting that there's so many athletes in Central Ohio that we have to recognize today that we don't have a big enough room for them. And I think that really speaks to something special cooking in Central Ohio, something special where as a community, we understand the value of athletics. We understand what it means to that person as an adult when they're far beyond their athletic experiences. And to the athletes, let me just say, the things that you learn on the field, on the court, on whatever it is we compete on, those are the things that you learn there are things that transfer in life. This is a great experience. Some of you will go on to be college athletes, some of you won't. But being an athlete is really a mindset. It's really an understanding that there are setbacks and there are successes. There's perseverance and there is the agony of defeat and challenge and the sweet taste of victory. Those same experiences, the same feelings that you have in your competitive setting, transfer in life, whether it is in your job that you do or as a leader in your family. And then finally, let me just say, being a part of a team is something unique and special. Embedded in the American culture is athletics and team and unity and fighting from the ground up to achieve something big. That's who we are as Americans. That's a part of our DNA and our history. Our country is essentially a nation of immigrants. We come from different backgrounds, different ways of life, one generation or another, and we go onto a field or court and we compete. We compete to be the best. And sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. But we apply those same things as adults far beyond that. And so to each of you, you'll learn that there's nothing more important than putting your success in someone else's hands and them doing the same for you, and looking at each other in the eyes and saying, let's go get this. And I want to challenge you to take that same approach in life. I want to challenge you to take that same approach in your next endeavor, and just say, I probably won't say anything at the end because there's a lot to get through, so I'll just simply say now to all of you, congratulations, and thank you for representing Central Ohio the way you do, because it's not just enough that you won and stood on the podium and you were the best in the state of Ohio, but you represented us, and we appreciate that, we value that, and we stand behind you when whatever your next endeavor is. So good luck and congratulations to each of you.
All right, I'd like to, we have with us both Ariana Tyler from the Greater Columbus Sports Commission and Doug Ute from the Ohio High School Athletics Association. So I'd like to bring them up and have them say a few words before we start introducing our athletes.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us this morning. My name is Ariana Tyler. I'm the Director of Events with the Greater Columbus Sports Commission. For those of you that are not familiar with the Sports Commission, we are tasked to bring marquee sporting events to the city, but we also support our local youth and amateur sports. So we are very proud to collaborate with the OHSAA to celebrate all of your championships. So congratulations on your success. We wish you well in the future and hope to see many of you back.
Yep. Thank you, and thank you, commissioners. I usually touch on a lot of things that they just said, so I'm just going to echo a lot of what you said, and it's really neat because as we look at Central Ohio, it's becoming the land of our state champions. A lot of school districts, Watterson, a lot of kids from Watterson are achieving at that level, and certainly Liberty, or not Liberty, excuse me, Olentangy. I'll fit all those. The Olentangy schools are just ringing with state champions. I know Darren liked me saying Liberty, but it's really a lot of the Olentangy schools, and it's really neat. I love this morning because I get a chance to interact with some of you that I watched participate. This young lady here from Berlin, I actually watched her beat the state champion last year in a semifinal match, and she shared her secret. She was kind of sluggish a little bit and struggling, and her coach gave her a little pickle juice. And when that kicked in, she turned into Superwoman. So pickle juice is the key, I think, right there. But a junior now who will have her target on her back that is going around playing a lot. But a lot of what the commissioners talked about, things that when I think back in my time, I'm 42 years into education. All I wanted to be is a teacher and a coach. And I was a teacher, coach, high school principal, 20-year superintendent, and now 6 years at the OHSAA. And all I wanted to do is work with kids all the whole time. This is 42 years into it. And I think a lot of times back to when I was in high school playing sports or in college playing sports and what that did for me. And there's no way I'm standing here without the experiences and the development that the commissioners talked about there. And I just love because I see these three work as a team. And they're in a position like, probably like I would say, no one ever gets on us, do they? That way. And so you learn to deal with some adversity and how you handle yourself and those things. And there's not one of you in here, you're a state champ, but there's not one of you that haven't been backed in a corner or lost or had to come out with a positive attitude or help their teammates and those things that you develop skills in life. And one of the things that they touched on, Commissioner Grady did, were all of them, about thanking the people who put you in this room. And I have a little baseball that I carry with me. all times. And, a lot of people get baseball players or football players sign autographs, things like that. For me, I have a baseball that has signatures on it of people that put me right where I'm at today. High school basketball coach, teacher, some mentors along my educational path. And I've always learned to take the time to look someone in the eye and say thank you. And I know I'm talking to a family right here in row 2 who'll be in Boston this weekend. You have 4 siblings, correct? And take the time to thank your mom and dad, your siblings, your grandparents, because it's a commitment of your whole family to give you opportunities to do the things that you do. And I think that's really neat. And again, I love the fact, and don't tell anybody in Northeast Ohio or Southwest Ohio, that Columbus, this Central Ohio area, is really dominating our state championships. And that's great. That's awesome.
You know this is statewide. It's all being televised statewide.
Like I said,
so
Southwest
just so
Ohio
you
is
know.
really doing well, and Northeast, man, those guys are doing well. But I do know that. But it is great. Not that we root for any specific team or area or something like. Thank you.
I'm
Commissioner
kidding,
Boyce.
Doug. It's not. It's not.
But it is really neat to get in here and see some of you that we see out on the field competing and realize, because more important than what I see you do athletically is see the kind of people that you are. And so thank you, parents, and thank you guys for who you are. And congratulations. And again, thank you, commissioners, for taking, you guys are busy people, and you take the time to recognize these young kids that you see where you were at back then and look at you now. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Doug. And thank you, Doug. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Ariana. It's important. We don't just do this because, we do it for a purpose. We do it because, if we recognize all of you on a regular basis, one of these days, somebody sitting in this crowd is going to be sitting right where we're sitting. We can't do these jobs forever. The mayor can't be the mayor forever. The city council members can't be city council members forever. Like we said, all of us at one point or another, we're sitting in your shoes, or sitting in your seats, standing in your shoes, sitting in your seats. We all, at one point or another, we're right where you are. Commissioner Crawley was a softball player. Commissioner Boyce played football and ran track. I was a 3-sport athlete back in the day. And by the way, it was a county administrator sitting in Administrator Wilson's chair who made it possible who was, by the way, also a Bishop Watterson football coach, who made it possible for the old Cooper Stadium, Franklin County Stadium. It made it possible for myself and my friends to play, and then Commissioner Boyce to play sports. I played baseball and football at the old Franklin County Stadium, what was then Cooper Stadium, the equivalent of what is now Huntington Park. Back in the day, you guys are all way too young to know what that was. If you guys want to come later on when we're done, we'll go upstairs to my office and I'll show you pictures. But I played 4 or 5 football games a year on Friday nights at the old stadium. I played probably 17, 18 baseball games when I was in high school at the old stadium. And so when I was in your shoes, and I knew that guy, and I knew who he was, and I knew what he did. And so when as I grew and I became an adult, and I thought, well, I never thought about running for county commissioner, but when the opportunity came about, I knew who Dave Savely was. I knew who Mike Dorian was. I knew that was something that I could attain, all because of where I went to school, what I did when I was your age. And so we do this for a reason. We don't just do this because it's kind of a fun thing to do on a Tuesday morning and 3 times a year. I mean, it actually disrupts our business. As Doug said, we're busy people. We have a lot going on. This is a $2.6 billion organization that we run here. We do this for a reason. We're hoping that one of these days, some of you guys might think that this is a good career path for you. We have a lot of jobs here to fill. So anyway, let's move on. We have men and women to recognize this morning in the area of golf, men's and women's golf, cross country, tennis, hockey, football, and girls and boys soccer. So we have a lot to do this morning. all of your dedication and discipline and drive have brought all of you guys here today. So let's move on. All right. All right. So let's start with, we'll begin to clear the room. Let's start with the boys soccer team from Bishop Watterson High School, Coach Ariana. So what we'll do is, if you, Coach, if you want to come on up to the podium over here. There, by the way, for all of you guys that are going to speak, on the right-hand side, if you need to raise or lower the podium, there's a button over there where you can do that. But if you want to come up, make some remarks about your team, bring your team up. You can talk about all your athletes. You can talk about your season, and then we'll take a photo, and then you guys can sit back down, and we'll recognize the rest of the teams. It's a lot of guys.
Shut up, you guys. Back there. Scoot around.
Slide up back there against the wall so we can see.
Yeah,
There you
back
go.
up, back up. My name's Aaron Linden. I'm the boys coach at Bishop Watterson. First, I'd like to thank the Franklin County Board of Commissioners for the honor of you guys bringing us over. I also would like to say congratulations to all the state champions in this room, especially Dublin Jerome for taking down Ignatius. That was big. We were talking about boys soccer. We feel like where it's headed right now, if you look at the Central Ohio on boys soccer, 3 of the 5 state champions were from, Central Ohio, and I think 1 from the girls' side. So it's definitely heading in the right direction. We feel like it's starting to come home. Highlights of the season, they told me to just talk about that. Couple things. We were able to take a hard road in the tournament, beat 2 arch rivals back-to-back. Granville, we were down 2-0, and came back after about 20 minutes being down 2-0, won 3-2, and then beat our arch rival in the regionals, the Sales, finally 2-1. And from there, we just went on to the state championship and had a great state finals. I don't have much more to say. I will bring up my 2 captains, let them say anything. But again, I thank everybody, and it's a great honor to be welcome to come on down here. Alex Doss and Max Meacham are my 2 captains.
First off, I just want to say congratulations. I know how much hard work goes into being a state champion. And speaking to the boys, I think we're one of the hardest working D3 teams. I think what really allowed us to propel to a state champion was spending all this time together and building a bond as a family, because we really could rely on each other when times got tough, when we went down, like you said, 2-0 to Granville. And I really think that the bond that we built as a family was the reason why we won.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys again for having us here and recognizing us. And I also want to thank everyone for a great season we had. I also want to thank Coach Aaron for building a great culture here at Bishop Watterson. And congratulations for all your state championships, guys. That's all I got to say.
So, guys, before we have 2 things, before we come up and take a picture, if one, if you guys could all introduce yourselves so we all know who you are, number 1. Number 2, if you have any, if those of you that are seniors, let us know what class you're in. But if there's any of you that are seniors that are moving on, and maybe if you're going to play somewhere next year, or if you're going to do anything next year, let us know.
My name's Alex Doss. I'm a senior. I'm planning on going to college at Ohio State.
My name is Michael Quinn. I'm also a senior, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Which is fine.
My name is Crew Martin, and I'm probably going to attend Ohio State. I'm a senior.
My name is Max Meacham. I'm a senior, and I'm attending John Carroll to play soccer. So.
Hi, my name is Luis Porcayo, and I'm a senior and planning to go to Ohio State.
I'm Grayson Davis. I'm a junior.
I'm Sam Meacham. I'm also a junior.
I'm Mike Hangen, and I'm a junior.
I'm Logan Bills, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Ward Deberson, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Eli Pham, and I'm a senior, and I plan to go to Xavier.
I'm Cannon Gressel. I'm a senior, and I'm going to Miami.
I'm Connor Adkins Davidson. I'm a senior. I plan on going to college.
I'm Madden Galifo. I'm a senior, and I plan on going to Dayton.
I'm Deegan Winland. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Shimon Bogus, and I'm a junior.
I'm Aiden Richardson, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Josh Schulteis, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Andrew Reeder, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Andrew Foltz, and I'm a sophomore.
Oh, Rob.
My name's Robert Wickham, and I'm a sophomore.
That's it.
All right.
We got a picture with them.
All right. Let's move on to the. All right, next we have the Dublin Jerome boys golf team. Coach Brad Sparling. There's both the team and an individual.
Correct.
All right.
Commissioners, thank you for hosting us today, and we appreciate you taking the time to recognize all of these high school athletes. Before I get into talking about the boys and our team briefly, I want to recognize two people that are important to me in our program. First of all, to my athletic director, Jay Schwanke. Jay, you're awesome at your job. Thank you for supporting us, leading us. We really appreciate you. And then I'm going to call out my good friend, C.D. Butcher. He's a humble guy, and he would not tell you this. But Butch has won 8 state championships, which is an all-time record. And he's just a great coach and good friend, so I appreciate your support and guidance. All right. Coach Moss, all the other state championship winners here, congrats on your seasons. My boys, before we talk into the season, so Evan Mangus, junior, Blaze Barnum, freshman, Trent Thompson, senior. Trent is going to Queen's University in Charlotte to play golf next year. Brady Barnum, state champion. He's a junior, going to play golf at Georgia. He just committed. Blake Hartman, senior, going to James Madison. He's our senior captain. And Harrison Young, sophomore. He's going to be a stud next year and dominate, right? So we had a really special year. We won 15 times. We set all-time scoring records at Jerome. We set all-time scoring records at the sectional, district, and state tournament. And these boys worked really hard, and they're ranked the #1 team in the country. So
That's really cool. But what really makes this season special is that Coach Carlisle and I'm going to talk about Coach C in a minute. Coach Carlisle and I have been fortunate to coach a lot of teams over the years. And this is the best group collectively of guys that came together than we've ever been around. And it was a lot of fun. They worked really hard. They're very humble, but they've represented Dublin Jerome in our community with a lot of class, and we're really proud of them. So that's cool. Now, Coach C, none of this would have happened without Coach C. He's the most passionate coach I know of, and he coaches our varsity B team and as well as helping me out on the varsity A team, and this would not have happened without him. So, Coach C, thank you very much. Now, I know our state champion wants to get up briefly and say a few words. Brady Barnum.
Make this quick. Just want to say thank you to giving us the opportunity to come here. We're really honored to be invited, and winning the state championship was incredible for our entire team, and we're really proud that we had the opportunity to represent our great school, Dublin Jerome. I want to say thank you to Coach Sparling and Coach Carlisle for pushing us to be better golfers and people every day, and congratulations to our girls golf team and our boys soccer team for also winning the state championship. I think it shows the academic and athletic excellence that we have at Dublin Jerome. And congratulations to all the other teams and individuals here. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for the hospitality.
I just wanted to say one more thing. My name is Blake Hartman, and I just wanted to say thank you to all you guys for having us here. And the other thing, I wanted to specifically say thank you so much to Coach Carlisle and Coach Sparling for coming in and changing this program and turning it around. 3 years ago, we didn't make states. The program kind of went to crap. And then we brought in Coach Sparling and we brought in Coach Carlisle, and they completely changed it. Without them, none of this would be possible. And again, I want to say a congratulations to everybody here, because obviously we know how hard it is to do what everybody did. So congratulations, everybody. Thank you.
Good job, guys. See a couple of you back next year.
That's not easy.
Did I do a good job?
Great job.
All right. Now we're the Dublin Jerome girls golf team. We have Coach T. Butcher. Oh, yeah. I played there a long time ago. Yes.
Obviously, we'll start out by thanking you guys. Winning's hard. Whether you're good, expectations, it doesn't guarantee anything. But part of winning, the bonuses are doing things like this to be recognized. And we don't do it to be recognized, but it's fun for the team to get together again. And for you guys to take the time to let us be seen and heard and recognized means a lot to us. You guys are busy people. What John said earlier, and of course the legendary Doug Ute said earlier, it takes a village. It takes the parents and the coaches and the community and the teammates to get where we are. So we're extremely appreciative and thankful, and congratulations to all the athletes who are here today. We feel your pain. It's a hard road, and you got to the top. So enjoy it. There's more to come, obviously, but man, it takes a lot of work, and it is hard. So I'm C.D. Butcher. I'm the girls' golf coach at Dublin Jerome, and Sparling the checks in the mail for saying that, by the way. We are a young team, as you'll find out. We lost 6 of our top 8 scorers from last year, and didn't really know, what was going to happen. Of course, we know we're good. Talent, it does take talent, and we're loaded with talent. But we came in, and as I say this, I'll just go ahead and introduce the girls right here. Junior, the old lady of the team, Minuan Zhang. Sophomore, Nikita Suresh. Freshman, Maya Faustino. Sophomore, Adela Palowski. Sophomore, Mallory Quickle. So, that being said, we'll see you next year. No,
Wow, yeah.
winning's hard. Nothing is guaranteed, but we will work for it. But losing the girls and coming in, and a lot of unknowns. 2 girls were on the team last year, and ended up co-winning actually with the Olentangy team right here, which will be coming up here as the individual state championship. Came in, we were 263-9 on the season. We have a great schedule, which our AD, Jay Schwanke, is here as well, who allows us to travel around the state and play the best competition during the course of the season. So once again, rolled through the regular season, which kind of preseason, won sectionals, got through districts, and winning state was a big deal. This team will be remembered for just coming together as a team, especially as young as they are. I don't know what you guys remember when you were 15 years old to stand on a tee with, dozens to hundreds of people watching you, but they have ice in their veins. No moment is too big. They are alpha lionesses, and it's amazing to see. Not one of them has their driver's license, so we'll see. And they have over a 4.0 GPA. But thank you again for having us. We recognize you guys, and thank you for recognizing us.
Yeah, thank you to the Franklin County Commissioners for allowing us to be here and recognizing our achievements. We appreciate that a lot. We're super thankful for Butcher for supporting us and being with us the entire way. And we're also super proud and grateful to be able to represent Dublin Jerome, Franklin County, Central Ohio at states. And yeah, congratulations to all the other athletes out here too.
Anything else?
So I got a question, Coach. Where is the coach during the golf match?
I usually sleep in the van.
Okay. So you don't.
No, we can walk around.
You walk around. You just kind of like. Okay, so but you got to walk to the course and kind of just pick the players you get. Okay. I was like, I wonder where the coach is during. You got to pick.
Years ago, you couldn't follow.
We'll see you all next year.
She played softball. Her girlfriends were golfers or players, so they said. Now she works for Internet Sports. She works for Nancy. She got a little bit of marketing. So open it up. Yeah, she loves it. She loves it. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do that too. All right, move on. Now we're back to soccer. The Commissioner Boyce is getting golf tips up here.
Yeah, get some free.
back to soccer. We're move on to the Dublin Jerome boys soccer team with Coach Nate Moust. Did I pronounce that correctly? Most. Nate Most.
All right, another large group. I'm head coach Nathan Most, and one of my assistants, Ryan Mitchell, coming over here. We're representing this group today. Coach Mitchell is a teacher at Dublin Jerome, as well as I am. He's a legendary math teacher at Jerome. So if you need any math work today, he can help you. I'd like to thank you again for having us. It's such an honor to be able to represent Dublin Jerome and have this group up here. I'd like to congratulate all the other state champions out there. Congrats to our golf teams. They're here quite a bit, so we feel privileged to be able to follow them around this year to all the recognition. But I'm going to say a couple of things about our state championship and then how two of our four captains come up here and say a few words as well. But obviously this is a first for us, the first time ever in Dublin, in fact, a boys soccer team has won a Division I state championship. So we're pretty excited about it. We had quite a memorable season with quite a few accomplishments, but I want to recognize this group and talk specifically about the state final game that we were a part of, because it's something that we'll remember forever, as I assume Watterson will as well. We actually were at their game the night before on Sunday night. Watched them win in a flurry, I guess, snowy type of weather, wet snow, and then turn around and the next day on Monday it's colder than today. Actually, today's a heat wave compared to our game. Our game was freezing cold against St. Ignatius in the evening, and I'm sure the large group of Columbus community, Central Ohio community that was there will remember the game, not just that Dublin Jerome defeated St. Ignatius, but the type of game it was. So for me as a coach, for us as coaches, we're just so proud of the resilience of this group. We played the six in a row state champions. It would have been their seventh state championship if we had lost to them, St. Ignatius. We played a full game and then an overtime and then a PK shootout. The crazy thing about the game, for those who were there, one, it was a great crowd. So proud of all the students that were there, a lot of people from the community, a lot of friends and brothers from other teams that were there. But you know, we were down a goal in that game, came out after halftime. We scored 2 goals in a row to go up 2-1, which made the game pretty exciting. They tied it. We actually went into overtime. We thought we had it won in overtime. We actually scored. We were all on the field celebrating, and then they called it offsides, so we had to go into a PK shootout. So pretty exciting game. I think it'll be something that these guys and I'll remember forever. I'm going to have my two captains come up, two of my 4 captains come up and just say a few words, and then we'll do you guys will announce your name, your grade, you know, maybe if you're a senior, what you're doing after high school, if you graduate.
I just wanted to say we believe from the beginning that we had the opportunity to win a state championship, but without the help of our coaches, family, and then most importantly God, it wouldn't have been possible. And then I also want to thank the Franklin County Board of Commissioners for this opportunity.
Thank you guys for having us. Congrats to everyone here, especially the teams representing Jerome. I want to talk a little bit about something that not everybody sees, but like if you're watching from the stands, you won't see it. But other than all the accomplishments, you know, we made this year, there's nothing that, you know, I zone off in class thinking about more than the time I spent with this team and the team we had this year. And I don't think about the accomplishments or the things I could have done different, but about, you know, the countless inside jokes we had, hard to keep track of. Us naming our group chat state champs before we even stepped on the field this year in the summer. All the sprints in the preseason and postseason that, you know, I would kind of like to have back right now because I'm a senior. But, you know, I'll tell my kids about this. I'm sure a lot of you guys will tell your kids about this. And I'll tell them about how we dethroned the 6-time state champs. But most importantly, I want them to know about the team we had and the brotherhood that we created this year and the brotherhood that will stay. So thank you, guys.
All right, real quick before they introduce themselves, I have 2 more thank yous. One, I know we thanked our athletic director, Jay Schwanke, a couple of times, but he did an awesome job this year with our fall sports and all our sports, but supporting us through the state championship. He did an amazing job. And I want to thank you guys again. I know they won't say it, but they're very thankful that you got them out of school today. They really appreciate that.
Oh, I'm Callan DeWall. I'm a senior, and I'm attending Akron University to play soccer next year.
I'm Brady Delmore, and I'm a senior. I'm attending John Carroll University to play soccer next year.
My name is Nick Myers. I'm a senior, and I'm playing juniors for hockey in Westchester.
My name is Mason Justice. I'm a senior, and I'm undecided for college. My name is Crew Most. I'm a senior, and I'm undecided.
My name's Jack Jones, and I'm a senior, and I'm either going to go to ASU or Cincy.
My name's Dylan Kavanaugh, and I'm going to Oklahoma. I'm a senior.
My name's Keon Romani, and I'm a junior.
My name's Pedro Mahmood, and I'm a junior.
My name's Noah Shabin, and I'm a junior.
My name's Connor McKellen. I'm a junior.
My name is Shane Kern, and I'm a junior.
My name's Chase Fritter, and I'm a sophomore.
My name's Spatty Breelove, and I'm a junior.
My name's Sven Peterson. I'm a junior.
My name's Sean Dempsey, and I'm a junior.
My name's Liam Niedenthal, and I'm a junior.
My name's Connor Vaughan, and I'm a sophomore.
My name's Jacob Dahi, and I'm a junior.
My name's Zoe Nishida. I'm a freshman.
My name's Dylan Hauser, and I'm a sophomore.
My name's Josh Stiebel, and I'm a junior.
My name's Cole Bondra, and I'm a freshman.
All right, guys, come on.
All right. Olentangy Berlin girls singles tennis with Coach Richard Hunt.
So Richard could not make it. My name's John Betts. I'm the athletic director at Olentangy Berlin. I'm going to echo kind of what everybody said there at the beginning, but thank you so much for this recognition. Congratulations to all the state champions. Welcome to the club, and I can say the club because yours truly was a state champion 42 years ago, and I will tell you what the Dublin Jerome young gentleman just spoke about. I have a text group, and I just showed Soleil's mother, but the text group that we have, and there's 7 of us still around, it's named State Champs. And we actually texted this morning with each other. We text every day. So I was just a baby sophomore during that year, so I didn't know any better. But the lifelong friendships you make when you are part of one of these teams is unsurmountable. So congratulations, the work you put in and the families that travel and do everything. That's awesome. Soleil is our first state champion at Olentangy, Berlin. This has been a journey for her. She's a junior. She, for the last 2 years, she has come up one game or one match short as state runner-up. But this year, she finally got to the pinnacle. I will tell you, she was 27-0 this year. She only lost one set throughout the entire year. And that one set was lost in the state semifinal match to what I don't know if it's her nemesis, but it's who put her out the last 2 years. So it was always kind of, when you have targets on your back, we knew who we were going to have to play. But Soleil lost that first set and then came back and won 2 sets to get to the state final match. In the state final match, she breezed through the first set, and as Doug alluded to earlier, she started cramping up. We were in a bowl, 0-0 wind, very, very hot. She started cramping up, had to serve underhand for 2 or 3 games. Could have went the total other way. Could have just surrendered and said, I'm done. Our coach, I don't know how he does this, but he carries jars of pickle juice in his glove compartment. So Soleil's brother sprinted to the car, got the pickle juice out of the car, came back. In the meantime, she drank it. It took her 2 or 3 games to get through the pickle juice to take effect. And then she won that second set 6-4 to become state champion as a junior. But it was quite the journey. She's looking forward to next year. I wouldn't say that, but she'll be back, and it's really fun to watch the development of all of our young athletes and see how great they do. So appreciate everything you guys do. It's really an honor. It's something that I know it's a picture, and I like I said, I still have those pictures. As athletes, your teammates, your family, it's going to teach you so much more, and really, you do live those memories forever. I know that you want to not live in the past, but I'm telling you, on the ride down here, like I said, when the other guys were texting me, it was like, holy cow, we kind of made that journey 42 years ago as well. So this is something that never leaves you. So thank you so much for this honor. And Soleil, I'll let you say a few words on your behalf.
Good morning. I want to thank all of you for inviting me and giving me the chance to be here this morning. And I want to thank my friends and family for helping me over the last 3 years of my high school career, especially with my tennis and just supporting me as a whole. And I'm so thankful for the last 3 years, and especially this year of high school tennis. So thank you.
So, Soleil, how does the pickle juice taste? Is it good? Is it you just drink it just to do what you got to do, or?
It's surprisingly not too bad, but
Okay.
I just got it. I have to. Yeah.
All right, we're all gonna try it. We're all up here like
Yeah.
we're gonna do pickle juice. So.
Oh, sorry. I'm verbally committed to Bowling Green right now.
Oh, good.
To play tennis there. Yep.
Let's go.
Yes.
Congratulations. Pickle juice out of a decimal one.
Thank you.
I went to the University of Toledo, just up the street from Bowling Green.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yep. Driving by there. All right, the Olentangy High School Individual Girls Golf Champion with Coach Micah Conley.
There you are. Good morning, everybody. My name is Micah Conley. I'm the girls golf coach for Olentangy High School. And it's my privilege to accompany Meadow Tien, our individual state champion in girls golf this year. First, want to say thank you to Board of Commissioners, also to the Columbus Sports Commission and OHSAA for everything you do to provide opportunities for our student athletes. One thing I appreciate about Meadow, she's always about team success. So this is a situation and a position that she wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable in because she always wants to highlight the team success. But that's a challenge when you are in the same division with the 8-time state champions. So Jerome, congratulations. It's been a lot of fun competing with you guys this year. And when you say you'll be back next year, challenge accepted. So Meadow capped off an extraordinary season and career for us, one of the most impressive resumes in Ohio high school golf history. During this past season, she posted a league best 66 scoring average. Her top rounds including a score of 64 at Darby Creek, 65 at Oak Haven, 3 rounds of 66, highlighted by her 66 at Firestone Country Club on day 2 of the state championship, which tied her state championship record that she set her freshman year with a single round 66 to earn the state championship. Her season was defined by championship success and consistency as she earned first team All-Conference, first team All-Ohio Central District Player of the Year, and 2025 individual state championship, while also helping lead our team to our first district title in school history. Prior to her arrival, nobody knew anything about Olentangy golf. It wasn't until she came and elevated the play of everybody in our program that she was really has helped us to accomplish some amazing things in the 4 years that she's been with us. She's rewritten all of the record books as the winningest senior in our school history with 632 total wins, including a school record 215 wins her senior season. She competed in 66 career tournaments, earning 18 tournament victories and finishing the top 46 of those 66 tournaments. She was the sectional champion in 2023 and 2025, district runner-up in 2024 and 2025. Freshman year finished sixth at the state her sophomore year, second at the state her junior year, and first at state her senior year. So Meadow's legacy is one of excellence, leadership, and historic achievement for Olentangy golf. She's committed to continuing her golf career in the Big Ten at the University of Illinois next season. So we're very proud of Meadow.
Hello. So I just want to thank my coach, Coach Conley, for all the really nice words, and the Franklin County Board of Commissioners for having us here and recognizing all of our hard work. Thank you to my parents for always supporting me. I wouldn't be here without you. And thank you to my coach, my swing coach, Coach Sparling, who is here as the Dublin Jerome boys coach. He's always supported me, given me advice, helped me through adversity, everything. And yeah, couldn't be more appreciative, and congratulations to everyone here.
Swing coach.
You can never have too many. You can never have enough.
Get my steps in today.
Great.
All right, and then finally for this group, the Olentangy Liberty Individual Girls Cross Country with Coach Jamie Gilbert.
I am not Coach Jamie Gilbert. Coach Gilbert's a science teacher and unable to make it this morning, but I'm the proud athletic director at Olentangy Liberty High School, Darren Meeker, and similar to the others, I want to thank the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, the Greater Columbus Sports Commission, and of course OHSAA on your collaboration and in recognizing and honor these student athletes. And congratulations to the parents, coaches, all of those that have supported, and especially the student athletes. And all of you have done a fantastic job today representing yourselves and also representing your schools. As far as Elena Aldrink, it is a privilege for me to be able to step in and speak to her. As I had a chance over my career at Liberty to watch her these last 3.5 years, and I'm so thankful that we get to watch her in one more outdoor track and field season. This is not Elena's first trip here. As a sophomore, she won the 3,200 meters in the spring outdoor, and at that point in time, she was our first track and field student athlete to win a state championship at Liberty High School. And of course, she has since added to that this past fall, becoming the first cross-country state champion at Olentangy Liberty High School. And we've had quite a few strong teams and individuals during our 23-year career. Some of the things with Elena, first I just want to say fierce, and I'm talking about a fierce competitor. With an extremely hard work ethic, and it's been a joy as an AD to watch her compete recent years. She's a high achiever, scholar athlete, extremely well in the classroom, has part-time jobs, and just a quality, top-notch individual that's a leader in our building, first and foremost. So we're certainly going to miss her as she finishes her career, but we know she has a lot more ahead of her that she's going to accomplish. As far as the season, OCC champ, district champ, super regional champ, and then ultimately the big prize of the state champ. Her personal best was a 16:55. She has broken all of the Liberty cross-country records and has broken all of the distance records as far as track goes in the spring. She's competing a little bit indoor. It's my understanding last weekend at Wittenberg, I think you may have broken our school indoor record as well. So she went on after the state, competed at the Nike and Midwest Nationals, top 10 finisher. So those are just some of the highlights. Before I turn it over to Elena, Coach Gilbert, I would be remiss if I didn't add some comments that Coach Gilbert wanted to share with you. It has been an honor and privilege to coach Elena Aldrink as a 2025 Division I Girls State cross-country champion. Over the past 4 years, Elena has demonstrated exceptional ability, focus, work ethic, and resilience. Her achievement this season represents countless hours of hard work, commitment to her team, and pride in her school and community. We are incredibly proud of Elena and grateful for the example that she has set for Olentangy Liberty Athletics. With that, Elena Aldrink.
Hi. Just want to say thank you for inviting me here to speak and just get recognized. Good job to everyone else who got a state champion this year. I also want to thank my parents and coaches for being here and supporting me every step of the way. I knew at the beginning of the season it would be tough to do it, but after years of hard work doing it, I just wanted to try one last time, and it was a great outcome, and I'm very thankful. So yeah. I'm going to the University of Washington to run next year.
Wow. Yep, hopefully see you. All right. Well, that concludes the first round. So if you guys, sorry, but I guess you guys are going to have to head back to school now. Well, we appreciate you being here. Congratulations again. Hopefully some of you we will see back here. For those of you that are seniors, good luck, best of luck, and congratulations. Enjoy your college life or whatever your career you're heading on to. Thanks, everybody.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
See you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Bye.
See you, man.
Bye.
Yeah.
He said, I want to play in the warm weather, man. I was like, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Pause up.
Thank you. Speaking of, didn't you just do the first serve for the Fury on Saturday? Was it Saturday night?
They were trying to give me hand signals, and I wasn't paying attention. The guy kept going like this, and I was like, pick up the ball. And I was like, oh. Okay, because they put it on a pedestal. It's a weird thing. Yeah, it was cool.
You was on the Jumbotron.
I was.
You're famous.
The camera was very close to me. Too close. It's a good game, too.
Mm-hmm.
Been to a couple other games.
St. Ignatius was where Cleveland. That's where all my cousins were. They have good
I had cousins that went to Ignatius, Ed, St. Ed's, Magnificat, St. Augustine.
All of them are going to bring in the next crowd.
Can we move for this round too? Can we move the field hockey team to the top?
Yeah.
So, do you want me to move that?
No, that's okay. That first round, there were 5 schools, and only one of them was from Franklin County.
The room is me.
Oh.
For now.
Is the Watterson football team not here? I guess they're not. Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach. Coach Simonetti. Coach. You're going to go first.
Yes, thank you.
All right, we ready? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for all of this taking as long as it did. This is the second round, and so we'll try to do this a little as quickly as we can. We'll try to do some abbreviated remarks at the beginning, both from myself and my colleagues, as well as Doug Ute from the Ohio High School Athletic Association and Ariana Tyler from the Greater Columbus Sports Commission. I know some of you have been here before. Some of you may have been here before, others may not. We've been doing this for a number of years, a long time. And the reason we like to do this is, one, we want to recognize excellence, recognize state champions. But we also do this because we want to make sure that we are celebrating all the hard work and effort that you guys put in to get to where you are. But we also do this in hopes that that you guys understand that hopefully you guys understand that this shouldn't be the greatest thing that you guys achieve in your lives. We hope that you guys understand that this should be a springboard to greater achievements in your life. And we hope, selfishly, we hope that you guys see what we do up here as a potential wonderful career goal for some of you, and that you guys should aspire to be future leaders, whether it be in public service or in the business world. So you guys all have that potential. You've shown that on the field of play, whether it's on the court or on the field. In the effort that you have shown through becoming a state champion. One of the things I always like to do. So the three of us have all, at times long ago, achieved a lot in the field of athletics. We also have children who are were at one point or another, and mine currently, one of mine, my youngest currently, pretty special athletes, and so we all know what it takes to be where you are. And so one of the things I like to do, both as a former athlete, but also as the parent of athletes, like to remind you guys that you should make sure that you give an extra hug and show some appreciation to those that have helped you get to where you are. Your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, even if you don't want to. Show the appreciation that they deserve for helping you get to where you are today. It takes a lot for you guys to be where you are. It takes, when you're young, it takes those rides. It takes that time. It takes that patience with you that they had to show to get you where you are. And show that appreciation by giving your parents or your grandparents who came and sat and watched you all those times, who gave you all those rides, your siblings who had to put up with you to get to where you are. Show them the extra appreciation that they deserve for you to be where you are today, to be the state champion that you are, to accomplish what you've accomplished, and show them the appreciation that they deserve. But anyway, we want to congratulate you, and we want to show our appreciation and our support for where you are and what you've accomplished. We want you guys to know and recognize that there's also some method to our madness, to see that the leaders of Franklin County government appreciate who you are, and someday maybe when you're beyond college and you're off in the business world and off in the adult world, you may recognize the fact that you could potentially be sitting where we're sitting. We were sitting where you're sitting one day. So maybe one day you guys might find that it's a possibility that you could be sitting where we're sitting or where some of these other people are sitting, because Franklin County is always going to need people like you guys. So that being said, I'm sure that my colleagues have something they'd like to add.
Okay. Thank you, President O'Grady. Congratulations to you all. It is no easy feat to be champions or state champions. I also want to say congratulations to the parents and to the siblings, to the coaches, to the athletic directors, and everyone who played a role in making sure that these student athletes were able to see their dreams and goals be realized. As Commissioner O'Grady said, I played sports. I never was a state champion. I didn't get a chance to play with a team that made it to state champions, but I know what it takes, the hard work, the commitment, the time management, dedication, perseverance, teamwork, discipline, to commit to this sport, your sport, every single day, and do it with excellence. So I want to say thank you for representing Central Ohio well. I also I have twin girls, one who played gymnastics and the other one who played volleyball on a regional team, a national team, and then club volleyball for the University of Kentucky. And as a parent, I know what it's like to sacrifice your time and energy to make sure that you can be there for your children so they can do what they love to do each and every day. And so, when it comes to the parents that are in the room, I just want to say thank you for your sacrifice in supporting your children and what they love to do. do every day. But the things that I mentioned, like commitment, time management, dedication, perseverance, discipline, are all things that you will take with you as you move forward, whether you continue to play sports, whether you decide to go to college, or just go into the real world with a job. Those are qualities that will help you excel in life and progress in whatever field you choose to. And so I want you to remember those things and, to really be, committed to making sure that, as Commissioner O'Grady said, that this isn't it. This isn't the greatest thing that you ever achieve. And I know with all that you have put in to be where you are today, either we will see you back next year or we will be able to see the great things that you do in representing this community well. So congratulations again to each and every one of you. And I look forward to shaking your hand and seeing what you do with your future endeavors.
Thank you, President O'Grady. I think my colleagues have really just said it all, so maybe I'll share a quick story with you. One correction, I too have never been a state champion. I was a fairly accomplished Division I athlete in college, but I never actually won a state championship. My son did. He won several. And so a little quick story, Commissioner O'Grady talked about being up here perhaps one day. And my son had won the state championship, and it was at the same time that I had challenged the incumbent county commissioner in the political world. And so that person was in this seat right here, and I won. But my son had won the state championship, and so he was coming before them to get recognized. He has the same name as me, by the way, so he couldn't hide it. And he said, "Dad, I'm not sure how to handle this. I feel uncomfortable. You just went through this grueling election with your opponent, and now I'm going to go before her to get this recognition, and I've got your same name, so what do I do?" And I said, handle it like you would handle anything on the course or the field. You stand straight and tall. You shake her hand, thank her for the recognition, and you stand there with pride about your accomplishment. And it's not about we won on this side or you won on that side. It's about handling a win the same way you'd handle a loss. And to Commissioner Crawley's point, I really feel like that translates in life. There are going to be victories in life. And as athletes, you have a special attributes that allow you to navigate life's challenges, I think, with a little more attention and focus and skill. But there also are going to be setbacks and losses, just like you had in your athletic experience. I'm absolutely certain each of you can think back to a time in the season or in your career where it seemed like a setback. But here you are. Here you are as a state of Ohio champion. That means no one in Ohio was better than you on that day. No one in Ohio stood on that top podium other than you that day. And so winning with grace is the same with losing with grace, but it's understanding where to go and what you learn from each experience. And so to the coaches, to the students, to the teachers, to all the folks in the support system, I simply say congratulations to all of you. And for those who may be back next year, we'll look forward to seeing you again and hearing your story even more. Congratulations.
I want to start that. So we started doing this years ago. We started doing this years ago because when I was your age, and I sat in your guys' seat at Columbus City Council because I was on a state championship team.
Did you hear how he said that? He just threw that back in there like, I was a state champion.
But we started. They brought my high school team to City Council to recognize us, and I remember how special it was. And so we started doing it we started doing it when I got here because I knew that it was something special, and it was something that when I got older, it was I remembered being there, and I remembered what it was like, and so when it came time for when people were pushing me, started pushing me and said, hey, you should consider running for office. It was one of the things I thought about. I was like, I remembered that. I remembered it was just something, one of those little things that was in the back of my mind, And so I thought, it's a good idea. We should do this. And so it's one of the reasons why. So you guys being here today, it's just one of those things maybe you'll remember a few years down the road when you're making your decisions. So anyway, one of the things I want to do is I want to bring Ariana Tyler from the Columbus Sports Commission up, along with Doug Ute from the Ohio High School Athletic Association, to say a few words, and then we'll start bringing you guys up to recognize you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to the commissioners for having us. My name is Ariana Tyler. I'm the Director of Events with the Greater Columbus Sports Commission. As a sports commission, we work to bring sporting events to the city, but also support our local youth and amateur sports. So we're proud to partner with the OHSAA, hosting several of the championships here in Columbus, and we want to congratulate all of you on your hard work. Doug?
Thank you, and thank you first to the commissioners. I love sitting in here and hearing what they talk about, what they value, and that's why they do this, because they value you as young people and student athletes and the impact that it had in their lives. And they know one day you'll carry those things that you're learning now through life. It's not always, Commissioner Boyce, thanks for saying that, because it always reminds me is one of the things I do in our office is I take, either we do speeches to award trophies and that, but one of the things I concentrate on is we allow the champions to win and celebrate with their student bodies and their community and those type of things. And then we rein them back in a little bit to say, hey, stand tall, be proud of what you did, but there's a group over here who just lost and they're really hurting. And so win with class and respect what they're going through. And I would tell you, I'm always so proud of our student athletes across Ohio and how they do that and how they conduct themselves during the trophy presentation, and really proud of the ones who just lost on how they conduct themselves and honor the state champions. And so a couple of things that they hit on that I value very deeply is how to treat others with respect and make sure you're saying thank you to the folks that get you along the way. And I share this with young kids all the time. It took me 50 years, and I'm not 50 now. I've had it for a few years. But I have a baseball that I have, and all of us have heroes and those things. Or I've got a hat signed by Jack Nicklaus 25 years ago, and that hat's going with me. My son will probably throw it away as soon as something happens to me. That way, but I also have that baseball that's signed with my heroes, and my heroes are coaches and folks that helped me along the way. So I'm a former athlete, I'm a former teacher, coach, athletic administrator, high school principal, and 20-year superintendent here before I assumed the role as executive director 6 years ago. And I had a lot of people help me along the way, or I wouldn't be standing here. And so that baseball, I wish I would have had the opportunity in high school to thank my athletic director, thank some of my teachers. And so I always ask you folks in there, how many athletic directors we have in here? Raise your hand. We don't have any. We had a bunch last time, didn't we, in here? But I know myself as a principal and then as a superintendent as well, we did a lot to make sure our kids had opportunities after 3 o'clock. And I love supporting our students at ball games. So make sure you take the time to go up and thank your principal or your athletic director and your coaches for all that they do for you. So one thing's for sure, 2 sessions. And so we're really hitting on, Central Ohio is really, really killing it with state champions right now. And so I know in our neighborhood, I like to say my neighborhood, our offices are in Clintonville, and our neighborhood is the Watterson group there. And sometimes I forget that, what I need to know this, what time do you get out of school? You don't know, what time? About 3. I'm always to tell myself why I turn right on Cook Road off of High Street about 3 when you're letting out. It's like, oh, geez. So we're right around the corner from you. So you're our home school, so to speak, there. And we had a bunch of Watterson folks in here earlier today. And so, again, congratulations to you. As you know, these relationships that you formed with one another, they'll last a long time. So enjoy that. So congratulations, and thanks again to the commissioners for having the group in. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're going to get going here. Before we start with the Thomas Worthington field hockey team, I want to let all you guys know Part of this, when you come up here, your coaches are going to talk about you, or well, I guess your athletic directors aren't here. Your coaches are going to talk about you, but at some point, you guys are, at the very least, you're going to have to introduce yourselves. Some of you are actually going to talk. You seniors are going to tell us not only your name, but you're probably going to tell us at least where you're going to school. Maybe you're going to tell us if you're going to play sports in college. So all of you should be prepared to speak into the microphone. And if some of you are either too tall or too short for the podium, there's a button on the right-hand side where you can raise and lower it. So, all right, so first up will be Thomas Worthington field hockey team with Coach Terry Simonetti. And these guys are repeat offenders. They've been here many times before.
First off, I'd like to congratulate all of the state champions in here. I know all the hard work and dedication that you put forth to be a state champion. It's not easy, and those who go the extra mile and do the work is the reason that you're sitting here. Thank you to the commissioners for having us again. Greatly appreciated. Thanks to OSHA. It's always a great facility run, tournament time. It's always spot on and great. And thank you to the Greater Columbus Sports Commission for also having us here today. So I also want to apologize that we have to leave because right after, not that we don't want to hear all of your stories. Ian, we already met you, so we feel good on that point. But we just want to know if you won the bet. But we have to leave because I'm a teacher and she's a teacher, and we have to be back at school by 11:30. So really quick, this is our 4th consecutive state championship. So when he said you have setbacks, my senior class has gone 20-0 and have not lost one game in the postseason. Now, have we lost a game in season? Yes. Do we learn from that? Absolutely. The one thing that I can tell you about this team is we have incredibly supportive parents who travel to Chicago, Kentucky, Michigan, all over, and they get their kids, as they had mentioned earlier, to all of these sporting events. They get them to practice when they need to be there, and they are very supportive of the coaches at home. Maybe they disagree with us at times, but they're still supportive and said, you just need to communicate with your coach, which we stress very, very, very much. But these kids behind me, this team is a sisterhood, and that's what they talk about every single time. Is the culture that we have is we are a family, we are a team, we are united, we have our parents' support, and I will also say that I have an incredible coaching staff. I would argue I have the best coaching staff. That's why we've been here 4 consecutive years. And this senior class and their leadership is second to none. So with that being said, there are a few that want to talk. And again, congratulations to all of you.
Hi, I'm Jaden. I'm a senior this year. I do plan to play club field hockey, and I'm undecided if I want to go to West Virginia or the University of Washington, like Seattle. I just wanted to thank you, the board, and everyone here. It really means a lot to us that you guys allow us to come here and speak about our field hockey and our team and our dedication to the sport.
Hi, I'm Kira Posey. I'm also a senior. I plan on playing club field hockey at Hawaii Pacific University next year. I just want to say, Terry touched on it for a minute, but we are a sisterhood. Every time you need I take 3 or 4 people to practice every day. We're always so together. When you first come in freshman year, you feel a little bit on the outs, but your first practice, seniors are going to be do you need a ride? Let us know if you need anything. And within the end of summer, so we start on June 1st. By August 1st, when our preseason actually technically starts, we're all so close-knit, and we love our team bonding, and we're just such a family. So thank you.
Thank you so much for having us here. My name is Sophia Borges, and I'm going to be playing at the University of Miami, or Miami University in Oxford, and I'm going to be playing field hockey there. I'm really excited to be here, and thank you so much for having us. one of the things about our team is our team never stops. Every season, we're always the underdog. We're never expected to win, which is something so special about this team. And the reason that really sets us apart and the reason we have 4 state championships is our grit. And it's really impressive that all these girls, and I'm so proud of all of them. And thank you, Coach Terry, for having us here.
Really quick on that. Jaden, raise your hand again. She scored the winning goal this season. She was a 4-year starter for me. Sophia scored 3 of the 4 winning goals, 2 in overtime as a freshman and a sophomore. Sorry, freshman year was against Bishop Watterson, who's my best friend, by the way. So that was not easy. And then as a junior. And then Kira was the second leading scorer, ranked nationally for goals scored this season. So I think she was 19th nationally and second in Ohio. So I have a very strong senior class, and for those 3 to be leaving is detrimental to our team next year, but we'll get there. You guys want to say anything?
Hi, I'm Flor Gomez, and thank you.
She's our foreign exchange student from Spain.
Hi, my name is Reese Decker. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Macy Morgan.
Junior.
Hi, I'm Isabel Parisi. I'm Terry's assistant and then played in high school for her.
And at Miami, and went to the NCAA tournament 5 years in a row. Stud goalie, U17 national team.
Hi, I'm Maddie Graziano. Thank you. Hi, I'm Cameron Spears. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
We've got picture.
Me too. Yeah.
Two rows. If you're short, get in the front. We need 2 rows.
Yeah.
They'll make it work.
Sure.
Yeah. If you're short, get in the front row. I'm not short. She's a senior. All right. The Bishop Watterson High School girls cross country team, Coach Steve Talaferro. All right. Got real quiet all of a sudden.
I think one of our assistant coaches actually stepped out to talk to Coach Simonetti, but he'll get a surprise when he comes back in. Thank you for this event and this honor. I was looking through
I was congratulating, before they won the 4 straight, we had won 2 straight, and I could still see that overtime goal going in 4 years ago. It was traumatic.
Not dramatic.
Again, like I said, thank you for this honor. As I was looking through finally a couple weeks ago, took a look at the spectator program from the state championship and saw in there that before we won and then Gahanna-Lincoln. Again, congratulations to all the other state champions that are here. Franklin County had only, in the 47 years of girls' state cross country, had only had three different high schools win a state title, which I thought was a reminder to me how difficult it is to win one. And we're not a school in terms of cross country that has a rich history. We hadn't been to the state championship in 40 years. We hadn't won a district title in 40 years. So again, like I said, until this senior class came in, we hadn't had a lot of success. And they certainly, set the table over the last few years and put us in a position where we were, coming into the season hoping to make the state championship, but certainly didn't think about the possibility of winning it. And as I mentioned, it's difficult to win one. We had challenges along the way, injuries, illnesses. Ended up in a situation by the end of the year where when we lined up at the state championship, 6 of the 7 girls that were running were in their first or second year of high school cross country. Certainly not the seasoning that you like to have heading into a state championship. But because the seniors that had led us all year long had, and set an example for everyone, we were prepared and we went out there and did an excellent job and very proud of this group of girls. With that, I'm going to have one of our senior captains come up and make some comments, and then we'll have the rest of them introduce themselves as well. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cecilia Keller. I'm a senior. I want to start by thanking everyone who put this event together. We're really grateful for this recognition. I just want to say that this team really shows what hard work can do. We really showed up all season putting in the work, both the players and the coaches. And I think it showed that the hard work led us to get to our biggest potential, getting to that state meet and ending up with a win. We have a relatively young team, so I'm really looking forward to see what else they're going to accomplish in the future as they really buy into this program and continue to develop.
Hello, I'm Samantha Schmeezing. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's still so surreal to be here. When I was a freshman, it was like crazy to even get to districts or get to regionals. So it's such a cool opportunity that our coaches have been able to get us to this point. And yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
Hello, my name is Kimball Retzky. I'm a sophomore. Thank you for this opportunity.
Hi, my name's Elena Fisher. I'm a senior. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We really appreciate it. I'm planning to attend either Xavier University or Ohio University and majoring in physical therapy, and I'm planning to do club running as well.
Hi, my name's Lily Glatz. Thanks so much for having us. I'm planning to go to Florida Atlantic University.
Hi, my name is Addie Reinick. I plan to attend the University of Cincinnati. Thank you so much for having us here.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Van Zant. Thank you. Hi, I'm Berkeley LeCount. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cream Bomick. I'm a freshman. Thank you. Hi, I'm Elsa Allen. I'm a junior, and thank you for having us.
Everything's fine. Is it better? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, with the older set. It's just passed away. Take care. Yeah, Kevin, remember Leo is having that we interviewed at Emilio's? His older brother passed away the other day.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How old was he?
I'm 60.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm 61. He's probably 65. All right, Columbus Academy, both individual and team girls golf. These guys are always good. Oh, this is, I'm sorry, Coach Maggie Freitag.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you to the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, to the OHSAA, and to the Greater Columbus Sports Commission. We love coming to this event. It's really just so nice of you all to have us and to honor all of the student athletes here. I'm Maggie Freitag. I'm the girls golf coach at Columbus Academy. This is my 7th season coaching, and I'm going to let the girls introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Claire Zeiger, and I'm a sophomore at Columbus Academy, and thank you so much for having us.
Hi, I'm Rosemary Jenkins. I'm a junior. Thank you so much for having us here today.
Hi, I'm Eva Lim. I'm a junior, and thank you so much for this opportunity. I always look forward to coming here.
Yep. Hi, I'm Mira Srini. I'm also a junior, and this is always a really fun experience, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Nia Shibley, and I'm a freshman.
So just a little highlight of our season, just to recap things. We were undefeated in the Central Buckeye League, 15-0. They won both the sectionals and the district tournaments. And then they went on to win the state tournament at Heatherwood Golf Club, which was in Springboro, Ohio. This win is the 4th consecutive D2 state title for Columbus Academy Girls Golf, which is really exciting for both our team and our school. We could not have accomplished this goal without our fearless leader, Eva Lim. Come on up, Eva. Come over here, Eva, so they can all see you. Eva's a junior, and she's our co-captain. She shot a 70 in the state tournament this season to win her second consecutive D2 individual state title as a junior. Very proud of her. She is the CBL Player of the Year as well as the District Player of the Year. She is first team All-Ohio, and she averages about a 71.5. She's an incredibly talented player. She leads by example. She's a strong competitor, and she's definitely extremely humble. Just a really great teammate. We're very lucky to have her on our team, and she has a very bright future ahead of her. So, thank you, Eva. Yes. I'm incredibly proud of this team. They're really dedicated to their sport. Golf is not a forgiving sport when you take time off. And these girls really are extremely dedicated. They put in so much time and effort in the off season, practicing, playing, competing, and working in the weight room. Not only that are they hardworking, but they're hardworking in the classroom. They also give to our community and by community service. And then they take time to volunteer for at our Columbus Academy Junior clinics, golf clinics, that really help our youth program at Academy to grow, as well as becoming mentors for the kids. They're just a great group of kids, and I'm really lucky to have had the opportunity to be their coach. Thank you so much for having us.
They introduce themselves?
Yeah, they all introduce themselves, right? Yeah.
Our senior, Nala Shebley, unfortunately couldn't be here, as well as our freshman, Ava Hammond, could not be here as well. Thank you. She's undecided at this point. She's waiting.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, we are getting there. The the Gahanna-Lincoln girls cross country team with Coach Ryan Callahan.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Before I recognize them, we also have a time crunch. Our bus driver has a midday route, so as soon as we're done, he has to be on another route at 11:30. So I apologize to Worthington Christian. We won't get to stay for you guys, but every time I see Worthington Christian, I have flashbacks to my high school days, 94, 95, 96. You guys knocked us out of the tournament at Centerburg throughout high school, so. But congratulations on this championship.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations for this one. But so these girls, we have 12 girls here. This is our state team and our alternates. This is a part of 52 girls that are in our program this year. It's the largest team we've had in school history. It's my 5th year with the program, and these 12 are just amazing, hard workers, and we had a great season. We had an undefeated season every meet that I entered the varsity into. We were able to come away with a victory. 4 consecutive OCC championships, regional champions. It's the 3rd in school history, and then our first ever state title for cross country in our school. These girls started showing up June 16th of last year and putting in the work. They just the 12 of them, total of 6,442 miles during our season. Basically, you could drive from here to New York and to LA and then back home, and that's about how many miles they ran. After the state meet, we went to Terre Haute, Indiana for Nike Cross Regionals, and we placed 9th in the region at Terre Haute, earning Nike All Regional honors for this team. Outside of cross country, in the classroom, we have their total GPA, average GPA is 4.089 for these 12 girls. And then all 7 of the girls that raced at the state meet earned academic All-Ohio honors. I do have 4 assistant coaches. 3 of them are teachers that couldn't be here. One's a Columbus firefighter. He also couldn't be here. Coach Foster, my daughter, Coach Chloe, and then Coach King and Coach Long. And then for the sake of time and so they don't murder me, I'm going to introduce the girls because they don't like talking. So my alternates, I have 5 alternates that we kept around this season, and if you're not familiar with cross country, being an alternate is not easy. You are doing all of the work and showing up every day, running all of the miles, doing all the workouts, and then at the meet you cheer. You don't get to run the meet. So alternates are a huge asset for us. We have great girls here, and so our alternates are, wave when I say your name, Emma Abrams, Claire LaCrosse, Ava Miller, Charlotte Schwimline, and then Captain Brooke Thomas. And then our state team, Rachel Illy, senior, Rebecca Shope, Dylan Yost. Dylan is number 14 all-time for Gahanna and Gahanna history. Jillian Gomez, number 6 all-time for Gahanna, and she was the number 2 sophomore for Division I. Abigail Young, number 5 all-time and number 2 junior in the state, Division I. And then 2 more seniors. I'm actually going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Ruby Lewis. I just want to say thank you for
announcing us, I guess. I don't know. But I'm a senior. I'm going to be continuing my academic and athletic career at The Ohio State University. So, yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Olivia Smeck, and I also wanted to thank you for having us here today. And I'm going to be continuing my academic and athletic career at the University of Dayton next year.
Thank you to the commissioners, and thank you to OHSAA, Greater Columbus Sports Commission. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, we now have the Worthington Christian High School boys soccer team with Coach Daniel Rhodes. That is a lot of boys. This might be the biggest soccer team we've had here.
They're big, too.
What's that?
They're tall, too.
Yeah.
Is there Division twos?
I think they're small school. Parochial school.
Packed us into a corner here. My name is Dan Rhodes. I'm the head coach here at Worthington Christian. I've been the head coach since 2006. This is our fourth state championship in that time period, and this is a pretty special one. For us as a school and as a sports program, one of the things that we try to do and try to really focus in on is being a different team than the teams that we play against. We want to honor the identity that we have as a school and the identity that we have as individuals in our faith. And so one of the things that we have and one of the things that we try to push onto our players pretty early, they have to memorize what we call a warrior creed. They have to say it in the summer, and they have to keep saying it throughout the entire year, and then they have to teach it to the freshmen, and it keeps on going over and over and over again. And so this Warrior Creed is something that I didn't really create. It's been with our program for now over 20 years. And the Warrior Creed is basically, we are warriors for Christ, and our number one goal is to honor him, for he made us, and he gave us our talents. So we're going to work hard, we're going to play hard, and we're going to try to be the best. So when we are at our best, people take notice. And in us, they notice Christ. And so sometimes that's really difficult, right, on the sports field. And sometimes that's a little bit easier when you win. And this journey of getting to here today actually just didn't start in August when most teams start to practice and start to train. It happened about 2 years ago, actually, for us. In the last 2 years, we've lost the state championship twice in a row in some pretty heartbreaking fashions. And so we know by experience what it means and what it feels like to be the team that was just so close, and to not get it, and then to stand and be recognized in that way, and also to not be invited to this space. And so to be here now is something that's pretty special. To be here with the chance to have people take notice is pretty special for us. because that's what we've been talking about for so long, is to be noticed, and in us, notice Christ. And so we are really excited to be here. They're really excited because we get to be the last ones, which means we've now missed school for the longest period of time today. So they were pretty excited about it. They got some bagels, some orange juice, and now they've pretty much skipped almost an entire day of school for this. So they're pretty excited about being recognized and all the benefits that comes with. And so I'm going to have two guys come up. I'm going to have Max Glick come up and sort of talk about the actual game itself. He was the winning goal scorer, and so he has some remarks to say, and then we'll also have another captain come up, Graydon Little, and he's going to talk a little bit as well. So, Max, where you at?
Right here.
Well done.
Hi, I'm Max Glick. Thank you, Board of Commissioners, for having us here. The state final game was something really special to our whole team. Like Coach Rhodes was saying, we've been there 2 years before that, so there was a lot of tension on the game. We played a team called Bay Village in Cleveland, Ohio, and the game was basically 0-0 the whole entire time until like the last 2 minutes where Bay scored, and we thought all hope was gone. We thought there was no chance we were winning this. We were going to lose again. Everyone was kind of in their heads, and then somehow we scored a miracle goal. Our sophomore, Nolan Schoonover, tried to cross the ball, and it happened to just like go in the goal. So that was pretty amazing. And then we went into overtime, and then I was able to kind of just score. I don't exactly remember how it happened. I think it was spiritual intervention. I think God had a lot to do with it. So, yeah, it was a really amazing way to end the season for our whole entire team.
Yeah, I'm Graydon Little. It's been a great season for us. Something that our team focuses on, like Coach Rhodes said earlier, we want to be different than other teams. So a little phrase we have, it's on our jerseys, it's on like a lot of things we talk about it all the time. It's walk worthy. There's a verse that goes with it, Romans 12:1. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. So how this relates to walking worthy, we want to walk differently on the field. We want to sacrifice on and off the field, so whether it's mentally, physically, anything we can do to sacrifice for Christ so that others can notice him in us. That's kind of what walking worthy looks like for us. We're worshiping him while playing soccer. So that's what we try to focus on throughout the season. And I'm really proud of these guys. I think we were able to walk worthy throughout the whole season, and we're so blessed to have a state final. Thank you.
I'm Michael Shinel. I'm a senior, and I'll be going to Taylor University. Thank you for having us.
I'm Ethan Riley. I'm a senior, and I'll be going to college at either Cedarville University or Taylor.
I am Cole Little. I'm actually Graydon's brother, and I'm a sophomore. So, hello, I'm Andrew Griffeld. I'm a senior. Really proud to be a part of this team, and I plan on attending the University of Toledo next year.
Hello, I'm Luke Myers. I'm a junior.
Hi, my name is Ben Winfried. I'm also a junior.
I'm Oliver Blank, and I'm also a junior.
I'm Blake Miller. I'm also a junior. Thank you for having us. This is a really special opportunity.
I'm Ethan Carroll. I'm a senior, and I plan to go to Ohio State University.
Hi, my name is Colton Hoskinson. I'm a junior. Thank you.
I'm Nolan Palmer. I'm a senior planning on attending Ohio State University.
Hi, I'm CJ Baugh. I'm a senior, and I plan on attending Notre Dame.
Hi, my name's Caleb Fields. I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Nolan Schoonover, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, my name is Christian Lehman, and I'm planning on going to University of Cincinnati.
I'm Ian St. John. I'll be going to either University of Philly next year while I run track. Thank you for this opportunity. It's just a blessing to be here.
Hi, my name is Cody Thomas, and I'm planning on attending either Taylor University or Coastal Carolina.
Hello, I'm a senior. My name's Austin Roble, and I'm still undecided where I'm going. So thank you guys for having us today.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Trader, and I'm a junior.
Hello, my name is Ian Valenti, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, my name is Sire Edwards, and I'm a junior. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ian Rapp, and I'm a sophomore. Thank you so much for having us here.
Hi, I'm Noah Brown, and I'm a sophomore.
Hey, I'm Luke Stone, and I'm also a sophomore.
Okay, I think that's all of us. All right. Hey, let's get like in 2 minutes. Some guys have to fly. Yep, let's make sure. We might have to make sitting. Let's have some guys sit, some guys move. We gotta get tight on
Back towards the base. All right. So we had some student athletes that weren't able to join us this morning. We also want to congratulate the Bishop Watterson High School football team and some state champions from Olentangy Orange and the Upper Arlington High School girls soccer team. So big, successful fall sports season. We'll be back here again not too long from now for the winter sports season. Probably, early April maybe? Guessing. Anyway, thank you guys. Congratulations again to everybody. Again, do not let this be the biggest and most successful thing that you do in your life. This should be a springboard to greater success. But anyway, and don't forget to give that hug to everybody who got you where you are today. Sorry, but it's time for you to go back to class. So, thanks everybody. Travel safe, stay warm. Now we're going to have an empty room. Unless, of course, you guys want to stick around and learn how Franklin County government works. Yeah, thanks,
Thank you.
Ariana. Thanks.
Bye. See ya. Absolutely.
Coach.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Appreciate you being here. If you want to stay and learn how Franklin County government works, you're more than welcome.
She went to Reynoldsburg, but then graduated from a high school in Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Doug. Good to see you.
I did mute us until, unless you want to get started, Commissioner.
Say it again.
If you want to get started, we can. I just muted the room so it wasn't so loud while we were exiting.
I take it he'll be right back.
I believe so.
Okay. All right, well, let's move on to the Domestic Relations Court.
Resolution number 6126, resolution authorizing a contract with Buckeye Linen Service Incorporated for linen and laundry services at the Franklin County Juvenile Intervention Center in the amount of $46,550.
Good morning, Commissioners. Alex Coughlin, Interim Finance Director. This resolution is requesting approval to award a one-year contract to Buckeye Linen Service for the linen and laundry services to be provided at the Franklin County Juvenile Intervention Center. Sealed competitive bids for RFP 2025-46-19 were opened on November 19th, 2025 by the Purchasing Department with a total of 3 bids received. The cost of the contract is estimated to be $46,550. Pending any questions, the court requests your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 61-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6126 has been adopted.
Thank you.
No, it's you.
All right, thank you. The engineer.
Resolution number 6226, establishing, altering, and widening of Dunlow Road, Sedalia Drive, Arnsby Road, Sundale Road, and Sundale Place South, and Madison School Drive and Greystone Court, Madison Township, Franklin County, Ohio, declared necessary.
Good morning, Commissioners. Adam Fowler, Franklin County Engineer. Our first resolution seeks to declare necessary the improvements at Dunlow Road, Sedalia Drive, Ansby Road, Sundale Place South, Madison School Drive, and Greystone Court, located in southwest Franklin County, Madison Township. This project is funded by ODOT Safe Routes to School dollars and seeks implement sidewalks, ADA curb ramps, and crossing improvements along the roadway. Pending questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 62-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6226 has been adopted. Resolution number 6326, West Erie Realty Solutions Limited, real estate consultants appointed to assist the Franklin County engineer in performing appraisal and real property acquisition services for the Ferris Road Improvement Project, Clinton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $274,000.
Our next resolution seeks approval of the contract with West Erie Solutions Consultant appointed to assist Franklin County engineer by providing real estate acquisition services for Fair Road improvement. West Erie was chosen via the engineer's qualification-based selection process. The project was funded by MORPC attributable dollars and Community Projects Fund through Congresswoman Beatty's office. Will reconstruct Ferris Road, improve drainage, and add bike lanes along the sidewalk, or bike lanes and sidewalks along the corridor. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 63-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6326 has been adopted. Resolution number 6426, resolution requesting the Ohio Department of Transportation to reduce the speed limit on Amity Road, County Road number 12, Brown Township and Prairie Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Our next resolution seeks authorization to request Ohio Department of Transportation to investigate the speed limit on Amity Road beginning at West Broad Street, US 40, and continuing approximately 39,230 feet northerly to side of Darby Creek Road. The county engineer received a request to study the speed limit on this road, and ODOT will review this study to determine the safe speed. The engineer's office has determined that a speed limit reduction from 55 to 55 miles per hour would be appropriate. Any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 64-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6426 has been adopted. 6426. Resolution number 6526. Resolution requesting the Ohio Department of Transportation to reduce the speed limit on Scioto and Darby Creek, County Road number 29, Brown Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Our final resolution seeks authorization to request the Ohio Department of Transportation to investigate the speed limit on Scioto Darby Creek Road, beginning at the Franklin County-Madison County line and continuing approximately 11,014 feet easterly to the City of Hilliard Corporation limits, east of Langton Road. The county engineer received a request to study the speed limit on this road, and NODOT will review the study to determine a safe speed. The engineer's office has determined that a speed limit reduction from 55 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour would be appropriate. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 65-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6526 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Franklin County Data Center.
Resolution number 6626, resolution authorizing a contract with 3SG Plus LLC for the provision of on-base enterprise content management and services platform in the amount of $2,044,942.19.
Good morning, Julie Lust with the Data Center. Funded by the Data Center's baseline budget, this resolution extends the on-base content management and workflow solution. The Data Center worked with Franklin County vendor 3SG Plus to negotiate this contract, which includes 40 hours of professional services per year and locks in a 2% annual increase through December of 2030, thus savings approximately $239,000 over the life of the contract. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 66-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6626 has been adopted. Resolution number 6726, resolution authorizing a contract with Carasoft Technology Corporation for the provision of a voice-over Internet Protocol phone system in the amount of $258,444.
Thank you. And this resolution approves a contract for UMA Voice over IP services to replace the legacy AT&T copper landlines that are currently used by elevators, fire panels, alarms, sensors, and fax machines throughout the county. The annual cost of $81,219 will be offset through the retirement of existing AT&T copper lines. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 67-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6726 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julie. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 6826, resolution authorizing a funding agreement with Homes on the Hill to provide housing counseling services in Franklin County in the amount of $25,000.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration. Walter Dillard, Assistant Director for Franklin County Economic Development and Planning. Our first resolution is the request to approve a portion of CDBG funds to Homes on the Hill in the amount of $25,000 for the purpose of providing housing counseling services with HUD-certified housing counselors, including pre-purchase home buyer education, post-purchase homeowner education, foreclosure prevention counseling, and rental counseling for a grant period starting February 1st, 2026 through January 31st, 2027. This resolution will authorize the county administrator to execute the funding agreement utilizing the fiscal year 2022 CDBG grant funds, as well as ratify all actions taken prior to the approval of the resolution. This resolution also authorizes the county administrator to execute an amendment upon approval to form by our prosecutor's office related to this project after the 2024 CDBG grant agreement is executed and additional funds are available. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 68-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6826 has been adopted. Resolution number 6926, resolution authorizing a funding agreement with Life Care Alliance to provide nutritional support services in Franklin County in the amount of $60,092.
Yes, and our second resolution is a request to approve a portion of CDBG funds to Life Care Alliance in the amount of $60,092 for the purpose of providing a home-delivered meal service for our low to moderate income persons that are homebound and have a medical challenge, disability, or are living with HIV/AIDS during the period of February 1st, 2026 through January 31st, 2027. This resolution will authorize the county administrator to execute the funding agreement utilizing fiscal year 2019 and fiscal year 2022 CDBG grant funds, as well as ratify all actions taken prior to the approval of the resolution. And similar to the first resolution, this resolution also authorizes the county administrator to execute an amendment upon approval to form by the prosecutor's office related to this project after the 2024 CDBG agreement is executed and additional funds are available. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 69-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 6926 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Walter. Justice Policy and Programs.
Resolution number 7026, resolution authorizing a contract with the Strategy Team Limited, doing business as Illuminology, for the purpose of guiding the work of the city and county domestic violence intimate partner violence task force in the amount of $73,500.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Ernest Stockton, Director of the Franklin County Office of Justice Policy and Programs. The Office of Justice Policy and Programs has two resolutions to present this morning for your consideration. This first resolution seeks approval to enter into a professional services contract with the Strategy Team, LTD, DBA Illuminology, for $73,500, funded through the fiscal year 2023 Justice Assistance Grant. This contract will guide the work of the city and county domestic violence / intimate partner violence task force, which aims to close persistent and safety and accountability gap in our court structures. This project will occur in 3 phases. Phase 1 will be the assessment foundation building through interviews, focus groups, and process mapping. Phase 2, stakeholder engagement and evidence-based planning, including a SWOT analysis, focus groups and process mapping. Phase 2, stakeholder engagement and evidence-based planning, including a SWOT analysis and best practice research. And Phase 3, solution development and implementation planning to prioritize concerns and create actionable strategies. Deliverables include court process maps, observation summaries, consensus building reports, and final reports with the recommendations by September 2026. Pending any questions, I respectfully ask your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 70-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 7026 has been adopted. Resolution number 7126, resolution authorizing the adoption of the Franklin County Criminal Justice Planning Board Strategic Plan for 2025 through 2029.
This resolution authorizes the adoption of the Franklin County Criminal Justice Planning Board Strategic Plan for 2025 through 2029. This plan, known as the Blueprint for Smart Justice, was developed in collaboration with the Mighty Crow Media and informed by county leadership, board members, and community partners through surveys and strategic retreat. The plan outlines priority goals and implementation strategies to improve cross-agency communication, streamline navigation for residents at county justice facilities, sustain high-impact programs, and strengthen collective impacts across Franklin County and Columbus. It also addresses complex needs to the frequent system utilizers, supports courts in reducing jail stays, case timelines, and promotes initiatives for the children of incarcerated parents and high-risk offenders. Adoption of this plan will guide coordinated efforts to enhance safety, health, and fairness within our justice system. Pending any questions, we respectfully ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 71-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 7126 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ernest. Purchasing Department.
Resolution number 7226, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $1,176,848.30.
Good morning, Commissioners. Megan Perry Balanier, Director of Purchasing. This resolution requests your approval of 15 purchase orders. The County Auditor has pre-certified available funding, and pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 7226.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 7226 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 7326, resolution appointing 4 new board members to the Franklin County Criminal Justice Planning Board.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration. Michael Ruman, Assistant Director of Community Appointments. This resolution seeks to appoint 4 new members to the Franklin County Criminal Justice Planning Board. From the Court of Common Pleas, Judge Page, Judge Munson; from Economic Development and Planning, Chief Pride; and Director Shack from the City of Columbus, for terms expiring January 31st, 2027. Pending any questions, we respectfully ask for your approval.
Oh, if there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 73-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 7326 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President, we have a few journalizations before the final resolution.
Great.
Case number ANX 226, an expedited type 2 annexation petition. ANX 226 was filed with the Franklin County Economic Development and Planning Department on January 21st, 2026. The petition is requesting to annex 0.2 acres from Franklin Township to the City of Columbus. The petition will be considered by the Board of Commissioners on March 3rd, 2026. The site is 1286 Frank Road, PID number 140-001690. Case number ANX 326, an expedited type 2 annexation petition. ANX 326 was filed with the Franklin County Economic Development and Planning Department on January 23rd, 2026. The petition is requesting to annex 2.2 acres from Norwich Township to the City of Hilliard. The petition will be considered by the Board of Commissioners on March 3rd, 2026. The sites are 4850 Davidson Road, PID number 200-000114, in portion of the railroad crossing right-of-way, PID number part 200-000228. Resolution number 3826, appointing Deputy County Administrator Chris Long to the Board of Directors of the Central Ohio Community Improvement Corporation, was adopted by the Board of Commissioners on January 20th, 2026. This journalization corrects a scrivener's error in the resolution language and will designate Chris Long as appointed director per Section 3.6 of COCIC's Code of Regulations. No other changes are being made. The document presented today to each of you has been sent to your offices via email and is being journalized in accordance with the following resolution. Resolution number 39224, intergovernmental agreements. The clerk's office has tracked each signed contract by the county administrator under this authority as required by the resolution. The list will be included in today's meeting minutes as well. And finally, resolution number 7426, resolution of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners to convene into executive session to consider details relative to the security arrangements and emergency response protocols for a public body or public office.
Move to convene an executive session to consider the details relative to the security arrangements and the emergency response protocols for a public body or public office if disclosure of the matters discussed could reasonably be expected to jeopardize the security of the public office or public body or public office.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 7426 has been adopted to convene into executive session.